mind, we're very honored to have with us Mariella Iskenderian, who is the president and CEO of Women's World Banking. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're doing wonderful things. You're empowering women. You're giving them access to financing, and it's a very important thing. What programs does the Women's World Banking offer?
So we offer 3 pillars of work. The first, and probably the thing we're best known for, is we go into financial institutions, and that means banks, insurance companies, fintechs, cell phone companies, a whole array of companies. And we either help them design a new product to reach a new segment, women entrepreneurs or women farmers, or more likely, we'll take a product that's working pretty well for them, but maybe not reaching that target market, and we'll help them figure out the marketing. We'll help them figure out whether the way they've set up the payment schedules, or what is the issue that's not serving their women clients, and we'll help them deal with that. The second thing we do is there's a very clear correlation between gender diversity at the board level, the managerial level, the staff level in financial institutions, and a greater outreach to women clients. So we have, for decades now, offered a gender and diversity leadership training program in partnership with the Wharton School for financial service providers, and we train both senior executives, who are very often men, and high potential women who go through the program. And then in April of this year, we took that same really tried and true successful formula and started applying it to regulators. And we have Oxford University as our business partner there, or educational partner there. And we're training central bankers and insurance regulators and pension regulators on the fact that when it comes to financial regulation, it's not gender blind. And then the third business we have, and it really is a business, is we are an asset manager. We are managing one existing $50 million equity fund and are in the market raising a second fund to invest in gender-inclusive financial institutions.
What are some of the struggles that women are still facing today in accessing finance?
Well, I think the biggest thing is there's still this real bias that somehow a loan to a woman is a riskier loan, and nothing could be further from the truth.
How are they measuring that?
We're not measuring it. That's precisely the point. And we're solving for a problem that doesn't actually really exist. Women are better repayers at every level of the economic spectrum. They are better savers. They tend to put money in the bank and leave it there, whereas men have a much higher, they may be depositing more, but they're also withdrawing more. They are more loyal.
They say we spend money on wardrobe and hair.
Exactly.
Well, at least it's not a car. You buy a car. No.
Okay, I think you've got a bit of a bias here. They're also really loyal. There's a 69% chance compared to a 46% chance for men that a woman is still going to be a customer of your bank in 5 years. Now, she's also going to tell a lot more people if she's unhappy with the service that she's received. But if you've won her trust and you're providing her service, she's your customer. So,
let's talk about the underdeveloped countries. Tell us about some milestones that you guys have made in those areas.
So we work on typically 3-year strategic plans, and we were very proud that at the end of our last strategic plan, we had reached 5 million underbanked clients with a financial product or service they'd never previously had access to, and over half of those were poor women. But when we stack that up against the fact that there are 1 billion women with no access to finance, and probably another 1 billion who maybe have a bank account but nothing else that they can really use, 5 million frankly didn't seem so exciting. And so we've really set ourselves much more aggressive targets in this current strategic plan. We're hoping to work directly and actively with 24 million un- and underbanked women today, and then through our policy and advocacy work and our influence and thought leadership to touch another 100 million women. So we've got big, ambitious goals, and we're about 18 months into the strategy, and we're right on track to reach them.
Congratulations on that. And how has the digital age helped shape a lot of your strategy?
Oh, it's completely transformed. The way that we are going to reach those people who do not have financial services is with cell phone technology. So we've got to make sure that, the 300 million fewer phones that are in the hands of women get in the hands of women. So we have to make sure they get the technology, because once they have it and they've got a level of comfort in using it, they are using at or greater the level that men are. And it makes sense, because the things we hear from women are they don't have time to stand on lines at the bank. They really want convenience. They really want security. They're much more vulnerable carrying cash, so being able to have digital currency is huge for them. And then probably most interestingly is they want confidentiality. They don't want their husbands and their neighbors to know that they're saving or why they're saving. And technology, the cell phone can address all of those things.
A message to all women watching you today.
Before you engage with a financial institution, take a look at how well they're serving women. And are there women on their board? What's the composition of diversity? Because again, strong correlation between more women in the running of that bank and the better service that the women who are there for. So do that research.
Congratulations and thank you. Thank you for empowering women and supporting women as a woman. I can tell you that we need all the help we can get. And congratulations and continue on the great work.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.